What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king. Welcome back to more Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. In the last episode, we finished off the Crossing and the Bell Cups, finishing off the last of all of the original Wii U courses. In this episode, we're going to be heading on into all of the booster courses. So let's begin. We're going to start by using Toadette today. Now for Toadette, let's see. What I'm going to give her the Teddy Buggy. I'm going to give her, where are the cushion wheels at? Yeah, I like it. Although that speed is really low, so maybe I should actually try to bump that up a little bit. It's not a whole lot. Let's try metal, actually. Let's go with metal, and then I will use, the Waddle Wing. Perfect. All right, into the Booster Pass courses we go. So we got a whole bunch of them here, lots of reprise courses. There's a few original ones here. You've got like Ninja Hideaway right there, Sky High Sunday, Merry Mountain. Where's the other one? Piranha Plant Cove, Squeaky Clean Sprint, and Yoshi's Island. So 6 original ones, a bunch of Mario Kart Tour ones. There's actually at least one in every cup. Some of them have 2, and then there's a few other ones that are reprised, and I think they picked some good ones there. But let's get started on the Golden Dash Cup. Given that this one is mushroom-themed, I decided, we'll use Toadette for this one, and we used Toad last time. Although I used Toad on the Flower Cup, not the Mushroom Cup, but whatever. Doesn't really matter all that much. So we're starting with Paris Promenade. And I hope nobody gets hurt, their feelings hurt, because, obviously a lot of these courses are based on actual places, and a lot of people are going to be like, oh, it's beautiful. And you know what? Aesthetically, they're great. I love every single one of these Mario Kart Tour courses. They're awesome. They make the cities look gorgeous. But man, do some of these Mario Kart Tour courses just kind of blow. And the Paris Promenade is actually a great example of that. This is an extremely generic course. I've barely played any Mario Kart Tour, and I think I only played it when it first came out, and if I remember correctly, the only courses that were available at the time were this one and the New York one. And I remember the New York one being a little bit better, but not by much. And by better, I just mean it had a little bit more variety to it. These courses are just kind of like samey. There's like, look at that. All that, I'd rather be playing through the Delfino Plaza level. I'm sorry, I just would. It's just, you're just kind of racing through the streets. Like, yeah, they change it up a little bit, especially on the third lap. They're going to switch directions on you, but there's not much going on here. That's not to say that they're all bad. There are some really good Mario Kart Tour courses, though, and we'll get into those in due time. So let's let that hit me. Throw that back. Okay, didn't have a choice in that matter, but we're coming up on a boost, so we should be okay. There we go. I went right into that. I saw that coming, too, and I still freaking got hit by that. Gosh. Okay, hold on. We're fine. Go around that. There we go. Wiggler, you are right here. You're going to be a thorn in my side just like you were in the last cup, the Bell Cup. That's not very cool. So yeah, first 2 laps are virtually identical, but like I said, it's going to get a lot more different here. So now you'll notice that they're actually turning us right, so we're going to head into a completely different part of town here. Now we get to actually do some flying. So let's go. I don't actually like the Waddle Wing all that much just because that tail waggles so much that it is a little bit distracting, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Not like there's a whole lot you need to be doing while you're gliding anyway. You just need to be kind of making sure you don't land on anything bad. And miss that boost, but I think I'll be okay. And now, we're almost to the end here. If we can just survive without another blue shell being thrown our way, I think we'll make it without any issues. These bananas should protect me from any red shells. It's not a guaranteed chance, but it is a pretty high chance. I'm not even going to bother trying to go through those piranha plants. Let's just finish this thing and just use everything at the end. All right, first one down. Not too bad. Yeah, like I said, that's just kind of a boring level. There's not a whole lot going on. And it's not the only one. There's a couple other Mario Kart Tour ones that are just kind of like, But I get it because, especially in the early stages, because Mario Kart Tour, the way it's designed, you're having to use your phone to actually tilt where you want the carts to go. So you can't make these like super claustrophobic, precise levels. It just doesn't work that way. So I understand it, but when it doesn't translate to the main series ridiculously well. But now we get Mario Kart, or Mario Circuit for Mario Kart DS, which is a very kind of basic course. As we continue through this thing, though, we're going to start running into, I think there's like a ramp that will appear a little bit later. All right, we need to get rid of Wiggler here, but I actually have a mushroom, so I can get across that jump and instantly retake my first placement back. And now I have protection. Always use protection, kids. Always use protection, especially if red shells are being thrown your way constantly. They are dangerous, and they will cost you money. And no, this is not a euphemism at all, I swear. They actually do. It makes you drop coins. Don't doubt me. All right. So we'll just fly over that. Oh, Wiggler took that hit. That's good. I wasn't sure if that one was coming for me or not. But that works out and puts Wario actually in second place. Another little generic course. Like, again, these booster pack courses, they kind of follow the same formula as they did in... as they do in the vanilla one, where it's like, the first few cups are very simple, but then they get a lot more crazy as you go. I'm not going to get any items here, so let's just use that. We're going to actually dip down to get the double item box here, just to make sure that I have something on hand. Okay, I'll just hold on to the coin for a moment. Oh, blue shell's coming. Okay, we'll just use this right when the blue shell's about to hit, so I can mitigate my coin loss here. Or I can finish the race before this is over. It hits me. Come on. Yes! Okay, beautiful. I'll take it. Didn't catch up to me in time. And there we go. All right, 2 cups remain. I meant 2 courses. I apologize. Okay, now we get into a reprisal that, like, barely even resembles its original self. Like, it's the same general shape of the level, and I guess it's also the color brown, but I do not, like, I cannot even tell that this is Choco Mountain from the N64 because, first of all, that entire... I should not have thrown that. That entire level was nothing but mountains and cliffs on every single side. The cave was super not obvious, and overall, I don't know. It does not, like, stand out to me as being Choco Mountain, but is this a good reprisal? I actually think so. I think it's better. It also actually maintains the spirit of the music really well, which I like, because I like too. So I won't complain about it too much, man. I am blowing it right now. Oh my gosh, the fireballs. Morton, I swear. Go away. Okay, we got to gain some ground here. It's time to get to work. I'm going to start throwing out red shells here. Where are you going? Okay, well, we got him at least. I love how Wiggler gets mad every single time he gets hit. It's kind of funny. Doesn't actually have a gameplay effect. It's just like a little visual thing, a little animation that plays, but it's still cute. All right, Wendy, get out of here. Can we get a purple boost here? Nope, that was not worth holding on to. So I eventually abandoned that. I shouldn't have thrown that banana back, but whatever. Okay, we're good. Now I'm actually going to ditch that last one and try to hit. Oh, I was trying to get the double there. Well, now I'm going to take a hit. Get me after I land, please. Thank you. Okay. Sheesh. And lightning. Just all of it. Let's just do all the things. We got red shell, blue shell, and lightning all at once. Okay, the crack spots here are where the boulders are going to land, so keep that in mind as you're going through all this stuff. Oh, that was close. All right, can I get some drifts here? Probably not, but if I can... Oh, I can maybe try to get past you. Come on. I gotta gain some ground here. Let's get him out of here. Missed! It went off the cliff. Gosh dang it. Wiggler! I swear. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Take that. Yes! Awesome. And he slowed way the heck down, too. So that helps me out a bit. Now, I'm going to definitely try to go for the double item box here. All right. Awesome. Got a coin on standby. I'm really low on coins. I didn't even realize I only had freaking 1. That is not good. It's not, and I lose all the rest of them anyway because of another lightning. It is like the ultimate boner killer, like ever. Of all time. I hate it so much. I really hate lightning. They are so close to me right now. Okay, I need to... Don't be throwing any red shells at me. Do not throw any red shells at me. Come on, let's skip across to the end here. Here we go. Wario's right on my tail. We got it. Whew! I got a little worried there. All right. And we win. 1 more remains. And I actually don't remember. Is this Ninja Hideaway? I think it is. Is it? No, it's... Oh, Coconut Mall. Duh. I should have known that. Okay, now I'm going to just nitpick. Why did they need to change the escalators to have arrows on them? Were we not able to tell before whether or not it was going up or down? They needed to clearly telegraph it with the arrows. My immersion is ruined by that. I liked it better when it was just a plain old escalator, but whatever. Whatever. Like I said, that's me nitpicking. But other than that, it's Coconut Mall. It's a good level. It was never my favorite. I know a lot of people actually think this is the best Wii course. Hard to disagree, but it's a good one. It's a good one, nonetheless. I don't think they didn't really change much about this one. I think the only like big noticeable change is actually coming up right here, where the cars usually go back and forth. This time they kind of dance around a little bit, do some burnouts, all that sort of stuff. So they're a little bit harder to like actually judge what they're going to do, making them much more of an obstacle. So I guess that's a good thing, but other than that, not really a whole lot going on with them. I'm going to take the down path this time. And we're going to hit the boost here. Jump over the fountain. Yeah. Good combo, good combo. And, oh, that was a little bit too much speed, and I wasn't able to make it into this turn very well. Let's try to get a couple of those together. That worked out. Almost too much speed again. Okay, we're going to take the upper path this time instead of the lower path. I think the lower path is the better one, but I'm just going to take it anyway because I can. Maybe it honestly might not be that much of a difference now that I think about it. We've got a pretty sizable lead at the moment. I mean, again, items can make that evaporate really quickly, but at the moment, it's going pretty well. I tried to do a trick there, but it didn't let me. We'll keep this path. There we go. All right, now I'm going to have to actually start fetching some items here. Come on. Oh, here we go. Red shell. Or at least it was before I got to the double items. So Wendy definitely had 2 of those. I tried to do a trick there, but the game didn't let me. I get all those. Thank you very much. I'm going to take the lower path again. We're doing fine. We'll skip on over that. And I somehow didn't do a trick there. I must have mistimed that. And there's the lightning, just ruining my mood again. Just putting me in all of the bad moods. It's just like, it happens too frequently. It really happens too frequently. Not a fan of it at all. But there we go. We beat the race. We beat the cup. Golden Dash Cup or whatever it's called. What a terrible name. There's a few names in here that I just don't know what Nintendo was. Like Pink Gold Peach? Seriously? Seriously, you thought that was a good idea? There's another bad one, I believe, in the character select screen. We'll take a look at that in a second, but just some really dumb ones that I'm like, really? You guys thought that was a good... okay, sure. I mean, it seems kind of dumb, but whatever. Let me just make sure I know who I'm using next. Okay, got it. I understand, and there's me getting up or about to get obliterated by a blue shell. Golly, that Choco Mountain was rough. But we did win, so that's all that matters. And another 3-star to add to the collection, even though I think this one is already at 3-star from the first time I did it. But there we go, 2,300 coins, another vehicle customization unlocked. A customization option, excuse me. We'll have to see what that is. But let's jump right on into the next one. Okay, Grand Prix 150cc, and we are going to go... Okay, what was the other one that was bad? Yeah, Peachette. Like, what the heck? Is she supposed to be, like... I honestly don't know. Honestly, I didn't even notice that was a crown at first. When I originally saw it, I thought she was like an airline stewardess or something like that. Anyway, yeah, there's some dumb ones in here. And also, minor complaint, Pauline just looks way off. I'm sorry, she just does. And I don't want to hear the excuse that, well, it's because she's from New Donk City. Doesn't matter. She looks out of place there too, actually. Like, I just don't like the way she looks very much. When juxtaposed against everything else. But okay, I have been doing bikes for too long. We're going to switch on back over to coupes. And I'm going to go with, or I guess karts in general. I'm going to go with the sports coupe. And then I'm going to go with some fast tires here. Let's go, I use the Cyber Slick a lot. Let's go with the, what is it? The Slim? Hold on. Yeah, Slim. Let's go with the Slim. And then I will pick the Plane Glider. Cool. All right, let's do this thing. We're jumping into the Lucky Cat Cup, where we got another Mario Kart Tour level. We got Mushroom Gorge in here. We got our first original course, and I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of this one, but I mean, I like the visuals, I like the way it looks, but I do not like playing on it, and you will see why when we get into it. I also think this is a pretty lame Mario Kart Tour level. It's much like the Paris one, where there's just not a lot going on aside from the backgrounds. And as much as I love the backgrounds, I don't like that they didn't pretty up the visuals a little bit. I mean, they absolutely should have, because everything looks really low poly in here. And I don't know why that they thought that was acceptable for this game, because it just doesn't fit when all of the other courses do not look this bad. I don't know. Kind of a gripe of mine, but I don't know. Some of these courses are still visually pleasing. It doesn't always need to be like, oh, a high polygon count and amazing revolution. I mean, the fact that this game looks the way it does is proof of that it doesn't need to be that, because, well, I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is just a 1080p game. It's not like it's not 4K, and it's still one of the prettiest games around, just because Nintendo knows how to make games look nice. It's still nice, it's still pretty, but I just think that going through this track is kind of a little bit like, whatever. There's not a whole lot of eventful stuff happening at the moment. And also, I kind of wanted to just drive the sports coupe specifically for this. I don't know, what is this? Mario Kart Tokyo Drift? It's basically what this is at the moment. Not to mention, I didn't want to use the Bone Rattler because I was just... I mean, that felt like the one that fit Dry Bone's motif the most, but I felt like I had been using bikes for too many cups in a row, and so I'm like, all right, let's go back to karts here. Let's get that little sports coupe going, which I think I only unlocked that, a few episodes ago? It wasn't that long ago. Just hang on the inside here. We got that purple boost at the ready. Oh, not double red shells. Are you kidding me? Oh, where did that even come from? That was absolute bullcrap, Peach. Where'd you get all those? She just launched them both at the same time, practically. But luckily, only one of them did the damage that it needed to because they hit too close back to back. And on to the next one. Which, is this one? Is this the SNES one? I think it is. No. Oh, it's Shroom Ridge. Okay, so this one is one of the few DS ones that I have a lot of memories of. And this one's a weird story. So, like I said, I never had Mario Kart for the DS growing up. I played it vicariously once or twice in my youth, and then I finally got around to actually fully playing it as an adult, but I don't have a lot of recollections of everything on it. Shroom Ridge, on the other hand, is the one level that's super iconic to me. And you want to know why? It's because I was on if you can believe it, a Scouts trip when I was a teenager. And I was in the car with a friend who had brought his DS, and he actually had 2 DSs that he was using so that he could specifically play multiplayer with people. And we were on a 6-hour road trip. So as we got into the back half of that road trip, he basically was just kind of bored of playing, and then he lent me his DS and handed it to me. He's like, here, you can just play Mario Kart on it. And I was like, cool. And so I played this. And instead of actually trying to do it, because I didn't really want to mess with his save file, so I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to do time trials and try to beat his ghosts or whatever. And I remember I did Shroom Ridge in particular. I raced it for 2 hours straight, just trying to get the best time trial. I don't know why I picked this course of all levels, but it's the only thing I remember about Mario Kart DS super vividly. And so this level is just kind of stuck in my brain. But she has a red shell, so she's definitely going to hit me with that. And I have a banana at the ready, so I should be fine. Here we go. Just keep drifting around these turns. Is she going to throw it? I thought she had one, but maybe she threw it backwards. I don't know. Oh, no, there it is. Okay. And now let's hold this one out. We're good. As long as I don't get hit by another blue shell, I should be fine here. Managed to surf off of that, no problem. Watch out, taxi! Oh, that was close. Ah, gosh dang it. I got a little too greedy there. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Get that golden boost. Now we've got all of our items up. Peach is still fairly far behind, so we should be okay here. Let's chain those together. Just really worried about what she might throw at us next. There it is. I had a feeling. Is she going to throw one more? Probably. Can I get around this as quickly as possible? Something to protect me, please. Thank you. Okay, we're fine. Whew! And that is Shroom Ridge. Just kind of a generic-looking course, but at the same time, I think it's very iconic. It just... something about its design, and again, it just lends to that Mario universe world building that I like so much. Always a big fan of that. It's just these are just places I just want to be around and see. Sky Garden. Okay. Here's an interesting one. So this is another one that, I actually don't mind what they did with the music on this one. I mean, the way that it was in the Game Boy Advance version, it was just kind of lame. So I think it was a good change. But visually, this one is awesome. Holy crap, it had such a glow up. I always thought Sky Garden was actually one of the most out of place looking courses on the Game Boy Advance. It's just such a weird aesthetic. But now that you see it like this, I mean, you can basically say that Cloud Top Cruise kind of ripped it off when you see it from this angle. But obviously, this didn't get created until many, many years later, considering all these courses were developed, 7 years after Mario Kart 8 originally came out, 7-8 years. So I don't know, though. It's still really cool. I'm not going to go across those leaves. Those leaves you can very easily go across without using a mushroom or anything of the sort. But I don't want to do it just because it actually slows you down more than it helps speed you up. So there used to be a lot more shortcuts in this course as well that you could hit with well-timed mushrooms and things like that, but they've pretty much eliminated all of those. Those little leaves you can hop across are pretty much the only thing left in Spirit. But, oh, here we go. All right, well, and I should not have used that in time. Get down to the ground really quickly. Thank you. Okay, here they come. Hello there, Dry Bowser. All right, they are right behind me. And there he is. Of course, like I said, they're perfect at drafting, man. They're so good at it. Let's see, hit that banana. They're not perfect at avoiding obstacles, but they can do that for some reason super well. Holy crap. That was very, very close. Well, at least the lightning happened before I got my super horn. That's going to actually come in handy, possibly. We'll just have to see what they throw at us. Hold on to this. All right, what's your plan here? Just don't throw boo at me, please. Just going to hold on this for dear life. Oh, man, Dry Bowser is flying. What is he doing? How is he going so fast? Holy crap, that's scary. Oh, my gosh, dude, he just went crazy. Did he have mushrooms? He must have. Because all of a sudden, he just leapfrogged way over Birdo and was, like, right on my tail. I think that was Birdo who was directly behind, right? Or was it Cat Peach? I don't know. Whatever. One more course remains. And then, yeah, it's Ninja Hideaway. I don't like this one very much. It's too angular for me. Now, it's kind of cool because, like, you can start right off the bat and just immediately do, like, a trick jump here to get even more speed, which that's cool. And the whole thing about this level is that it's all about the tiers of the level, like going up to higher places and whatnot. So we're going to head straight up, and we're going to want to make sure that we do tricks off of each of these things. But as you go... Oh, gosh, I already blew that up. I blew it up. Oh, man, that was not what I meant to do. As you head up here, though, you're going to want to make sure that you take these up. I love how the Shy Guys are the ninjas in this universe, and I'm going to try to land on the middle one. There we go. Then we can go this way. Perfect. Let's try to stay up top here. Doing good so far. There's another leap, and I am not going to hit that one because I want to go down here, and then I'm going to take this around, and we're actually going to use this to fly up to the next level. So if you just stay up top, it actually makes it a lot easier to not get hit by certain things. There will be less red shells thrown at you because a lot of them will be down below, and they can't always make their way up here very easily. Blue shells, though, you're still not safe, so don't even bother with those. All right, here we go. Oh, it dropped me down. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is that floor will sometimes go down on you. There's not much you can do about that, and then you have to deal with the Shy Guy ninjas instead of coins. But in speaking of blue shell, here comes one now. I'm not going to be able to avoid that one, unfortunately. But hopefully, it can time it just right so that it doesn't knock me down. There we go. We're good. We're fine. We're still up top. All right. Let's keep going. Another trick in there. Oh, hold on. Hold that drift. Hold that drift. Thank you. And now I have a horn, which means that a lightning is definitely imminent. All right. Back up to the top. We just maintain this altitude the entire time is what you want to try to do for this one. But yeah, like I said, it's just too angular for me. But what a cool looking level, though. Like, I will absolutely give it that. Love the idea behind it. And I'm... Oh, what the heck? I like landed weird, and then I wasn't able to actually do that. I love how the ninjas drop behind bananas, too. That was very strange. Well, let's go back up. Gosh dang it. I don't know why I landed on... I went off that jump. It's on such a strange arc. Holy crap, that was close. Okay, we're fine. We have this. Skip across that. There we go. Get myself another item that I can use to protect myself. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're fine. We're just going to stay below now and then start skipping off these roof tiles. And we did it. Woo! Little sketchy, but we made it. And there it is. Another 3-star in our back pocket. I think this one was originally a 1-star, so that's a bit of a bump. And that's also going to be it for this episode of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Thank you all so very much for watching. In the next episode, I believe the next two are the Turnip Cup and the Propeller Cup. So excited for those. We're going to be going with some more interesting characters next time. Some actual non-Mario characters in the next one, which will be fun. So that should switch things up a little bit, and hope you're all looking forward to that. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next one.